The Mercedes-Benz GLC range is currently one of the most important offerings from the German luxury carmaker in India. Right from the standard GLC SUV to the recently launched performance-spec AMG 43 Coupe, the company has a GLC model in every category. And earlier this year, the company launched this, the Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe, its first ever non-AMG coupe SUV for India.
Yes, this right here is the 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe facelift. And yes, it is the first non-AMG version of the coupe SUV to come to India. It takes a lot of inspiration from the regular GLC SUV that we drove last year in December, and like that, this too comes to India as a CKD model. So it is assembled at the company's Chakan plant near Pune. So let's dive into the details and know a bit more about it.
Visually, the new GLC Coupe borrows its design cues from the regular GLC SUV. However, there are some key differences. Up front, the twin slat grille has been replaced by a single slat unit with diamond stud pattern, featuring the 3-point star logo at the center. It also features a revised set of headlights featuring multi-beam LED units and LED daytime running lamps, and a more aggressive front bumper with chrome details. The profile flaunts the SUV's signature sloping roof, and it also comes with chrome bezels around the window, along with a set of 19-inch dual-tone alloy wheels as standard. At the rear, the GLC Coupe comes with new LED tail lamps, a muscular bumper, and dual exhaust pipes with large chrome insert.
Like the exterior, the cabin too here comes with a lot of similarities with the regular GLC SUV. But unlike the beige interiors on that one, you get all black treatment over here that goes with its sporty character. Of course, the visual cues are fairly similar. That includes this 10.25-inch infotainment system that is a touchscreen unit, along with these round aircon vents and this trackpad that has a nice tactile feel to it. Of course, the new thing over here is the new all-digital instrument cluster that comes with customization options. You can set the theme according to your mood, and it adds a lot of upmarket feel to the SUV.
The center console comes with premium dark wooden trim, while featuring a wireless charger as well. However, while there are 3 USB ports, one up front and 2 inside the glove box, all are Type-C ports, which is not very common, and we wish Mercedes had given at least one regular USB port. At the rear, you get 3-point seat belts and adjustable headrest for all 3 passengers, but we feel it's more suited for just 2 passengers. However, you do get rear AC vents with 2 more Type-C ports and a 12-volt socket, along with a foldable central armrest with retractable cup holders. The rear windows also come with roller sun blinds, and you get an electric sunroof and ambient lights as well.
Now with the GLC Coupe, you also get Mercedes' latest MBUX infotainment system, which is an AI-enabled unit, and it acts like your personal assistant for you. So you can control it via this touchscreen infotainment system, or you can use this trackpad, or there are touch-sensitive controls on the steering wheel, or you can simply say, "Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?
Can you set the temperature to 22 degrees?
I'm setting the temperature on the driver's side to 20 degrees.
Hey Mercedes,
how may I help you?
What's the weather like today?
Today it will be sunny in Navi Mumbai with a low of 19 and a high of 36 degrees.
There you see.
As part of safety tech, the GLC Coupe comes with Mercedes pre-safe system along with 7 airbags, active parking assist with Parktronic, and tire pressure monitoring system. The Coupe SUV also features rain sensing wipers, ISOFIX child seat mounts, rear parking camera with 360-degree view, and hotkeys for SOS and emergency call system.
Now the model we are driving today is the GLC Coupe 300D, and it is powered by the same 2-liter 4-cylinder diesel engine that powers the regular GLC SUV. However, to match the sporty nature of this coupe version, Mercedes has bumped the power to 241 brake horsepower, and that is 50 bhp more than the regular version. As for torque output, that stands at around 500 Newton meters, and that is 100 Nm more than the regular version. Peak power kicks in a bit late now at 4200 rpm instead of 3800 rpm on the regular version, and as for torque output, that kicks in quite early at 1600 rpm and is sustained up till 2400 rpm.
Of course, there is a petrol version as well, and that too comes with a 2-liter engine which makes 255 brake horsepower and 370 Newton meters of peak torque. Bringing all this together is the tried and tested 9G-tronic automatic transmission, which is quite responsive and also comes with paddle shifters. The leather-wrapped steering offers good grip and has a nice heft to it, aiding in precise handling. The suspension, on the other hand, is quite balanced and it can handle all the undulations on the road without causing any kind of discomfort to the car's occupants. The NVH levels too are in check and you don't really feel like you're driving a diesel SUV. The 300D is capable of doing a 0 to 100 km/h sprint in 6.6 seconds, which is a good 1.3 seconds faster than the regular GLC diesel SUV. And yes, it also gets the company's trusted 4Matic all-wheel drive system.
Now the GLC Coupe comes with different driving modes as well. You get modes like Eco, you get Comfort, you get Sports mode, you get Sports Plus, and each of these modes certainly changes the driving dynamics of the car, like the steering feel and how the engine reacts. In fact, in sports mode, it gets stiffer and it's more engaging. But overall, the drive mode does not change how the suspension reacts, and it is more or less similar in most of these modes. And that could have been an area where Mercedes could have looked at.
The 2020 Mercedes-Benz GLC Coupe is offered in both petrol and diesel versions, which come at an ex-showroom price of 62,70,000 rupees and 63,70,000 rupees respectively. This makes it up to 9,50,000 rupees more expensive than the regular GLC SUV, while being 13 lakh rupees cheaper than the performance-spec AMG GLC 43 Coupe. As for competition, its closest rival is the BMW X4, which gets a more powerful diesel engine but is over 4 lakh rupees more expensive than the GLC Coupe. So, that makes it an ideal choice for anyone who wants something sportier and more powerful than a GLC SUV, yet something that is not an outright performance SUV like the AMG 43. In short, a perfect middle ground.